Is it time to buy or sell Supermicro stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Supermicro. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 16th of June 2025, our system has identified Supermicro as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.83. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Investors who acted on our analysis would have experienced a notable gain of 14.12% since we first recommended Supermicro as a buy candidate 25 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.56% per day since its designation as a buy candidate. The stock currently resides within the middle of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are likely. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 51.64% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 42.58% and 65.56%. When we consider the long-term outlook, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of negative 14.29%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance may vary from negative 79.92% to negative 3.23% over the next year. In practical terms, this suggests a future price that could fall somewhere between $10.01 and $48.25. Our latest daily update for Supermicro includes the headline, "A challenging day on Tuesday for Supermicro stock after losing 3.18%. The Supermicro stock price decreased by 3.18% on the last day, which was Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, falling from $51.50 to $49.86. This marks the fourth consecutive day of decline. During the last trading session, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 6.16%, with a low of $48.85 and a high of $51.86. Over this period, the price has been quite volatile, resulting in a gain of 1.53% over the last 2 weeks. The trading volume also decreased on the last day alongside the stock, which is typically a positive indicator, as volume should ideally follow the stock's movements. On the last day, trading volume fell by 6 million shares, with a total of 32 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $1.58 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $80.55, while the lowest registered was $17.25. Currently, the price stands 38.1%, or $30.69, below the 52-week high, and 59.43%, or $73.04, below the all-time high recorded on the 8th of March, 2024, when the price peaked at $122.90. Supermicro, known as SMCI, has recently attracted attention as its server and storage revenues have surged, primarily driven by a significant increase in demand for high-performance computing and artificial intelligence workloads. Over the past 3 months, SMCI's stock price has climbed by 69.3%, a clear indicator of market interest in its offerings. However, the company is contending with rising costs, intense competition, and margin pressure, which raise concerns for potential investors looking ahead. On August 5, 2025, SMCI will announce its fourth quarter and full-year financial results, an important event for investors monitoring the company's performance amid these challenges. The stock's recent fluctuations, including a drop of 1.73% in the latest trading session to $51.84, suggest that market sentiment may be shifting as these factors are considered. Furthermore, the company's strategic partnerships, such as a recent order from DigiPower X to supply NVIDIA-powered systems, emphasize its position within the expanding AI infrastructure sector. which could open avenues for future growth. As demand for data center capacity rises, SMCI is perceived as a potentially undervalued player with significant upside. Short-term volatility may influence stock prices due to macroeconomic factors and competition, but the long-term outlook appears encouraging, especially if SMCI can leverage the rapid advancement of AI and cloud computing. Overall, investors will be closely monitoring the upcoming financial results and how the company addresses its current challenges. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 11th of July 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SMCI a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned SMCI a sector weight rating with an initiate recommendation. On the same day, Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. Also on Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned SMCI an outperform rating with an initiate recommendation. Earlier, on Wednesday, the 14th of May 2025, it was reported that Raymond James again assigned SMCI an outperform rating with an initiate recommendation. Analysts have assigned Supermicro stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as neutral and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. For return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Supermicro. The stock of Supermicro currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. With the short-term average positioned above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, which suggests a positive outlook. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $51.71. Conversely, should the stock decline, it is expected to find support from the long-term average at around $46.57. A breakout above the short-term average will generate a buy signal, whereas a breakdown below the long-term average will trigger a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 16, 2025, and the stock has since declined by 6.31%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 5 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 17 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 49 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 48 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 22 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 49 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 43 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Supermicro. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $46.15 and $45. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this situation, Supermicro has support just below today's level at $46.15. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $45.30 and $38.89. This stock has average daily movements, and with good trading volume, the risk is categorized as medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $3.01 between its high and low, or 6.16%. For the past week, the stock has displayed an average daily volatility of 4.55%. Before we explore the potential trading levels for Supermicro, let's briefly review some important fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This essential metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This P/E ratio is considered relatively normal, typically associated with companies that have established track records or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates at 0.44 cents. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Supermicrocomputer. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Supermicrocomputer is at $50.02. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Supermicrocomputer meets its first support level at $46.15. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Supermicrocomputer from multiple analyst sources is to buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of May, 2025, Liang Charles made an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the same day, Lu Liang Chu Sarah also made an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 1st of July, 2025, Lu Liang Chu Sarah acquired 510 shares of common stock. On that same day, Liu Liang Chu Sarah made another insider purchase, this time of 820 shares of common stock. Again, on the 1st of July, Liang Chu Sarah conducted an insider sale of 275 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 83.232. In total, insiders purchased 107,186 shares and sold 1,400,570 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $46.96, reflecting a decrease of 5.82%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, indicating a medium risk level. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 4 days ago. Is Supermicrocomputer stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a considerable chance for Supermicrocomputer stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 23rd of July, we anticipate Supermicrocomputer will open higher by 33 cents, starting at $50.19. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.